I just found a YouTube channel niche that is absolutely insane. I like to call this niche funny anime commentaries. There are tons of channels on YouTube right now that don't show their face and just comment on funny and intense parts of all different types of animes and make thousands of dollars from it. You can see here CJ the Champ. He has over 2.26 million subscribers, and if we look at his stats, he brought in over 273 million views, which is insane. He's definitely made at least $500,000 just from his channel, where he never shows his face at all. So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly how to make videos like this. We're going to script a video, we're going to create the content, and we're going to edit the video to make it look just like CJ the Champs. But before we get into that, if you want a step-by-step guide on exactly how I run faceless YouTube channels and made over 6 figures on YouTube, then click the first link in the description and you'll be able to work with me one-on-one. Alright, so taking a look at the anime commentary niche, there are tons of channels in this niche that are doing super well. So look at CJ the Champ, he's doing very well. If you look at another example, Codenamed Super, he has over 700,000 subscribers. And it's the same exact thing. He just does really funny commentary. You can see he does ones on Jujutsu Kaisen and Dragon Ball Z. Now, if we go to Sensible Saiyan, he focuses only on Dragon Ball Z. He has over 100,000 subscribers. You can see it's really, really cool. He basically ranks the top anime fights and gives them a score, which is a really cool concept. And of course, we have Kage the Don, who focuses only on Naruto. So you can see these guys have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And I want to show you exactly what their videos look like. So let's take a look at CJ the Champ's channel and look at one of his top videos so far.
So the bus driver ended up slamming the brakes and crashing the bus off to the side. So the driver started yelling at him and honking his horn like crazy because Cell was not moving an inch. He was just completely ignoring them. So a bunch of football players get off the bus.
So you can see he's really just talking about what's happening. It's really not that hard, but he's doing it in a really funny comedic way, and it's really entertaining to watch. So you can do something just like this, and the best part is now with AI, you don't even have to use your own voice or your own videos as well. So I'll show you exactly how to do this. Now, before we actually create it, we want to figure out the idea and the type of videos we want to create. Now, this goes back to focusing on the right type of niche. In any YouTube channel, you got to focus on the right niche, because the right niche will determine if your channel succeeds or your channel fails. Now, looking at CJ the Champ, he does all different type of anime and cartoons, not only just anime. He does things about, here is Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling. He does Invincible, so he does a lot of different things. Now, you don't want to start off like that. You want to start off with a sub niche that no one is doing so you can outrank the competition, and once you outrank them, you get to expand. Kage the Don does this very well because he focuses only on Naruto. He doesn't do any other anime commentary, so when people go to his channel, they know they're going to learn or watch a video about some Naruto fight, which is cool. So what we want to do is figure out a sub anime that we could focus on, and I would say One Piece is probably the best one because I haven't seen a lot of people do One Piece, but I know One Piece has a huge cult following. So what we can do if you don't know exactly what to start is we can go to ChatGPT and ask them what is a good anime to make videos just like this. Awesome. So you can see I was in ChatGPT and I just asked ChatGPT, I want to create a YouTube channel commenting on popular animes, but I only want to focus on one anime. What are some popular animes to do videos on? So they told me Jujutsu Kaisen's a good one, of course, Chainsaw Man's a good one, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, and these are all good ideas, but I really feel like One Piece has a much bigger cult following, so I want to do a One Piece channel. So let's build an actual video just like CJ the Champs. So first, what we're going to want to do is analyze a successful video on one of our competitors' channels and see why it did well. So the best way to do that is to take the transcript and have ChatGPT analyze the transcript so it tells us why it did well. So I'm going to go to Kage the Don's actual YouTube channel, and I'm going to choose one of his most popular videos. I'm going to take this video, copy the link, and paste it into a website called NoteGPT. Awesome, perfect. So now NoteGPT, you can see I copied and pasted it, and now I can click download here and download the text without timestamps. So now I'm going to download the entire script. All right, so now that I downloaded the entire script, I put it into ChatGPT. Here's a document. I asked ChatGPT to just analyze the script of this video and tell me why it did well, right? Tell me why it succeeded. So if we scroll down here, it tells us exactly why it succeeded. You know, it talks about the high energy commentary, the humor style, it talks about everything here. So awesome. Now ChatGPT knows exactly why this video did well. Now it's time to create a video just like that one. So our next step is to ask ChatGPT to give us some ideas for some titles specifically for One Piece. Perfect. So I just went to ChatGPT and I said, give me some video ideas for the same type of video, but focus on the One Piece anime. And it gave me some really, really funny titles here. It gave me The Day Luffy Got Violated by Rob Lucci, the Marineford arc, Katakuri versus Luffy. It's actually like really, really funny, the names here. So I'm just going to take the first one because the first one looks the best. The Day Luffy Violated Rob Lucci. So I'm going to take this, copy and paste it. I'm going to put it into ChatGPT. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to make me an outline and a script based off of this video. Perfect. So I just asked ChatGPT to make me a script outline for that exact title, and it gave me an outline, but I remember I want the outline in chapters. You don't want to ask ChatGPT to give you a full script first because ChatGPT has a character limit of 500 characters. And we want to have our video to be at least around 2,000 characters because that's at least 10 minutes long, right? We want our video to be at least 10 minutes long. So if I scroll down here, you can see it has an intro, the chapter 1, chapter 2, Lucci transforms, things like that, right? So it's super, super cool and in-depth. Now I'm going to ask it to write me a 500-word script based off of this chapter. So I just asked it to give me a 500-word script, and this script is honestly really, really funny. It's actually very, very similar to what Kage the Dawn does, and you can't even tell it's AI. It's really, really, really good. I'm genuinely shocked, bro. Like, it's great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy and paste this and put this into a voice AI generator. Now, I will be honest, for these type of videos, I would suggest you voice them yourself because it's really hard for an AI to capture the humor style in your speaking, right? It's hard for an AI nowadays to figure out when to pause, when to do emphasis. It's kind of hard, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you how to do it through the AI voice. So I'm just going to copy all this here and paste it into a system called Gen AI Pro. Awesome. So now I'm in Gen AI Pro. Now, this is a really, really good software for really high quality voices. This is much better than 11 Labs. I'm sure everyone knows 11 Labs and they're great, but the thing is they're super expensive. This is like $9 a month and you get millions of credits. So you're basically good forever, right? So what we want to do is copy and paste this here, and we're going to create a voice. And once the voice is done being created, we can download it and hear what it sounds like. Awesome. So I downloaded this video. Let's actually take a listen to it real quick.
Alright y'all, gather round because today we're talking about the moment Rob Lucci really thought he was him. This man walked into NES lobby acting like he paid the property taxes, built the tower, and supervised the construction. Bro really moved like the final boss of God of War, but forgot this was One Piece.
Yo, this actually sounds really good, bro. I'm actually shocked. This sounds like this is shockingly good, bro. I think this can really work very well. So I'm gonna download this here. And then once I download it, I'm going to put it into the software called CapCut. Perfect. So I'm here in CapCut. I highly suggest you guys get CapCut. It's very cheap. It's like $20 a month. You can even use the free version, but I just highly suggest to get the $20 a month version. Okay, so we created a new project. Now I'm going to import the voice I just downloaded from Gen AI Pro. Awesome. So now that the voice is downloaded, let me click it to the timeline here, and let's just play to hear it one more time.
Alright y'all, gather round because today we're talking about the moment Rob Lucci.
Awesome. So it sounds really good. Now we're going to actually need a video based on the actual fight in One Piece. So I'm going to download that from YouTube. Awesome. So I downloaded this video. However, I'm going to want to make sure this video is completely silent because we only want the sound coming from the voiceover. So I'm going to go to audio here. And in audio, I'm going to turn the volume way down. Awesome. Perfect. So now that the volume's way down, we can play it again.
All right, y'all. Gather round because today we're talking about the moment Rob Lucci really thought he was him. This man walked into NES lobby.
All right, cool. So this is basically what it looks like now. Of course, you see in CJ the Champ and the other videos that they add memes to it. They add funny little things to it, of course, to make it more engaging. It's just fun to make. So I'm going to add a couple of things here to make it look more engaging. And I'm going to show you what it looks like at the end. Just very simple cuts. All right, cool. So I did just a couple of edits here. Let me click play to kind of show you what I was thinking of and what it looks like.
The NES lobby acting like he paid the property taxes, built the tower, and supervised the construction. Bro really moved like the final boss of God of War, but forgot this was One Piece, where anyone with a tragic backstory gets folded by friendship and cardio. So boom.
right? So basically, it's you just add little things here to kind of go through the narration. So I think it looks pretty good so far. Of course, you can do more editing in it to make it look even better, but that's the whole idea, right? Now this is a really big niche on YouTube. I highly recommend you guys take advantage of this. And like I said, if you guys want one-on-one help from me, you can click the first link in the description, and I'll walk you through exactly what you need to do and how to grow your own Faces YouTube channel pretty much on autopilot. All right, guys, hope the video gave you a lot of value. I'll see you in the next one.